scoring 100 against Mumbai in Wankhede, and that to 165. That is the best thing that I really enjoy it.
Swapnil, first of all, congratulations, many congratulations on getting picked up by the Lucknow Super Giants for the upcoming IPL edition. I hope you must be really ecstatic because, it's almost been 6 years the last time when you played in the IPL. So, yeah, how are you feeling?
Feeling really excited. Actually, the hard work kind of paid a bit, you can say. And so, actually, I'm actually really excited to be part of LSG.
What are your earliest cricketing memories? Can you talk us through that?
Actually, I started off very, at sort of to very young age, and I used to play in Lucknow, and then I shifted to Baroda just for my cricketing stuff. My whole family shifted there with my mom, brother, sister. So yeah, I got into the team of to Baroda at a very young age. I started playing the age group under 14, 17, 19. And I don't know if you know it or not, I am the youngest player to play Ranji Trophy at the age of 14 years.
Right.
So, yes, it has been a very good journey. Started off really well, but then had a dip. Then again, back on track.
So, since you already touched upon the fact that you were the youngest player to play in the Ranji Trophy, we actually wanted to know that you made your first class debut at a fairly young age of 14, as you already mentioned. But you could only play 76 games in the next 10 years. What do you think could have been potentially the reason behind it, and do you think that it impacted your development as a player?
No, actually, I always keep a belief. So whatever happens for the good. Firstly, I was picked just because I had an incredible under-19 season, wherein in 5 games I took 33 wickets and scored 200, 300 runs in that. And our left-hand spinner Rajesh got injured. So that is when I got a breakthrough. It was kind of a blessing in disguise. Somebody got injured. I did well, so there was no left-hand spinner in the state, wherein I got the opportunity to play one game. After that, I was again back to under-19s and all that. So the development was quite slow because there were very less players who could have guided me. So yeah, that's what it took time, and then in 2014 I made a comeback. Since then I've been playing regularly.
Who was your cricketing idol growing up, and how did he or she influence your career?
Obviously, it was Sir Sachin Tendulkar. My father used to like him a lot. So it is then, we used to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So matches happening in New Zealand and Australia. We used to sit and watch and enjoy the game. So that is where I got interest.
So you were a part of the 25 probables for the 2008 Under-19 World Cup, which took place in Malaysia, but you could not make it to the final squad, right? That flew to Malaysia for the tournament. So can you talk us through the fact that how disappointing was that for you as a player?
Obviously, it was very disappointing because we had one under-19 Coach Bihar and I was leading the side. So just after that, team was declared for the World Cup. So, I was quite disappointed that I could not get my name in the squad, as I did reasonably well in the last under-19 India tours. So, it was disappointing, but yeah, that was it. Yeah.
So, Swapnil, for the bowlers, it becomes very difficult, when once the batters start going after you in T20 cricket. So, would you like to talk us through the fact that how do you, as a bowler, especially as a left-arm off spinner, how do you cope up with that particular challenge? Especially, I'm talking in terms of T20 cricket.
Yeah, in T20s actually yes. I mean I was. I mean so last year I was with the Lucknow Super Giants as a net bowler. So which actually opened my mind about my T20 bowling a lot, which really helped me because 2 months I was just bowling to the best squad. I mean best international players. So I mean the thing which I learned during that time was I mean T20 is about dot balls. I mean how can you give a single? How can you be smart enough to know what he wants? I mean it's actually not repeating the same ball again and yeah, I mean changing your different angles and all that. So that is the thing which really improves me as a bowler. I mean that is the reason in Rajkot. I mean we played our T20s in Rajkot this year, and by God's grace, I had the economy of 5. So which was fantastic because in Rajkot, as you all know, I mean it's a belter of a track.
Right.
So I mean that actually helped me. So I mean yeah.
Would you like to reveal some of your variations and how much do you rely on them being a left arm off spinner, especially in T20 cricket? Because in these days we see that spinners in particular, they rely on a lot of variations. For example, someone like Ravichandran Ashwin, over the years we have seen how much he has worked upon his variations and how handy it becomes when you're playing T20 cricket.
No, obviously T20s. I mean you have a field, so you can. I mean the field is quite open, so you are very free to go and experiment or use your variations. So I have developed quite a bit of variations, obviously slow balls and all that everyone bowls, but I've started to bowl carom as well. So which I developed last year, which I used this year to the left-handers because for our skill, for the left-hand spinners, it becomes very easy for the left-handers to hit. So we need to have that kind of a ball which goes away. So which I have developed. So yeah, looking forward to use it in the IPL, in the coming IPL.
So Swapnil, when Baroda actually removed you from the state side, we got to know that Irfan Pathan actually came to your rescue and helped you in the smooth transition from actually moving you from Baroda to Uttarakhand state side. How do you reflect on that entire period?
Yeah, I mean it was a very difficult phase. Season 2000, 2020, 2020, if I'm correct. Yeah. Just prior to that season, 2019 to 2020, I was the top 3 all-rounders in whole domestic season in white ball cricket with statistics. So I was quite disappointed by not being picked by the Baroda side. So actually Irfan bhai, obviously we have played a lot of cricket together and he knows me inside out. He actually helped me a lot in a way. He gave me a mental support. Plus he actually helped me improve my batting as well as my thought process, how to go about it, how to improve yourself, how I can be more dominant in the batting department in white ball cricket. So because the number which I bat is 6-7, obviously if I play IPL, I'll be batting at 6-7, which is very tough position, and he himself has done it for India, for a number of teams. So the insights of how to play white ball cricket with what intensity to play with, that has really helped me. That has really helped me grow as a cricketer.
Is there any particular advice that he gave you at some point in your career, which is which has still stuck with you till date?
There are a lot of advices which he gave me, but the thing which has struck me is like he said, when you have a down phase after playing so many years, so you tend to doubt yourself. You think, whether I'm good enough to make a comeback or play higher cricket than your domestic cricket. But what he said is gave me a lot of self-belief. He said, you have very good cricket left in you which can take you to the next level. So things coming out from his mouth, because I know he'll not talk goody things about me. I mean, like just to make me feel good. He's a very straightforward person. If he says it, he means it.
Swapnil, you have been playing domestic cricket for quite some time now, and you are obviously an experienced campaigner when it comes to playing in India's domestic circuit. Can you talk us through some of your most cherished cricketing performances or anyone in particular, which is very very close to your heart?
Yes, my first 100 against Mumbai in Wankhede. So I scored 165. I got the opportunity to bat at number 5, which which was given by Deepak Hooda. I mean, like he was our captain that time. So I mean that is like scoring 100 against Mumbai in Wankhede, and that to 165. That is the best thing that I really enjoy it. And secondly, it is in Dilip Trophy final in 2019, I guess. So taking 5 wickets in the final, which helped India Blue to win the tournament. So yes, that is the most cherished.
Swapnil, you have played in the IPL before during the 2016 and the 2017 edition, and you have been a part of two different franchises. You have played for the Kings XI Punjab, now Punjab Kings, obviously, and also you have been a part of the Mumbai Indians setup. Can you talk us through that? How did those stints with two different franchises help you in your development as a player, as a professional?
See, in Mumbai Indians, I was in 2008, which was I was very young. So, I don't kind of remember that experience that much. That I would say did not help me at all. But the Kings XI Punjab really helped me. Just to open up about the range hitting, because I batted number 6, 7. So the amount of range hitting, we have to in T20s we'll get only 6, 7 balls max or 10 balls max. So the range hitting part, technical part, that actually helped me a lot. That was my takeaway from those 2 seasons.
Swapnil, back in the day when you were a part of the Kings XI Punjab setup, that team in particular had some really gun international players. For example, the likes of David Miller, even Hashim Amla for that matter. How did that entire exposure was? Can you talk us through how that entire exposure was like as a player, sharing dressing room with such stalwarts of the game?
Yes, firstly I was quite nervous just to enter there. But after a couple of days, I got to know Hashim Amla a lot, because we used to sit for morning breakfast and all that. And you won't believe me, he used to sit with me every day for 1.5 hours. Just talk about game in life. In life in general. So the guy he's just unbelievable. I still talk to him, Hashim Bhai. Yes. That has actually helped me in a way, yes, to improve as a cricketer, as a human being. The way he actually simplifies things, it is unbelievable. Too good. And actually, he's sitting with me, being a domestic player. He used to sit every day, almost every day, 2.5 hours at the breakfast table, from 10 to 12, and then he used to go to our respective rooms. So that was, that was really humbling.